Jurassic Park is riding in the dark. All the dinosaurs are running wild. Did anybody hear me sing? Let me know in the comments. Okay. Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger. Now, let us go back in time to a time long before humanity came. We're about to go across 65 million years towards the end of an era, or towards 22 million years ago to a beginning of an era, in a world ruled by one particular reptile, the dinosaurs. Now, for this live stream, this one's going to be a bit tricky because, like I said, this live stream I only recommend for those who have a good knowledge on dinosaurs. They're either enthusiasts or experts and stuff. And now, because let me just say this is one I'm very ambitious with. So I'm allowing 3 types of requests: dinosaurs doing something, dinosaurs interacting with other media characters or animals, or characters dressing up as dinosaurs. And for this occasion, if you have no idea what these classes are, allow me to explain which ones they are. All you gotta do is request me the following dinosaurs from these families and orders, doing anything, or have characters dress up as them, and so forth. And this live stream will last for about 2 hours, and I'm in a bit of a time crunch, so try and make them as simple as possible. And what else is? If you have nothing to request, just ask me any question, and if you like, you can just ask. You can just use the chat system to donate for any rule-free request. So let's see. Oviraptors are bulky, while Deinonychus are slim. Okay. So for the first request, let's start off with this type of dinosaur class, the Abelisaurid. They're basically they're kind of like T-Rexes, except their arms are a lot shorter. Let's start with that. And their arms are a lot shorter, and their snouts are also a bit shorter. The most famous example, the one you might be familiar with, is the Carnotaurus from either Disney's Dinosaur or what was it again? Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. There's another called the Abelisaurid, which is where the family got its name from, and Majungasaurus, which you may be familiar with in Planet Dinosaur. And do you know any other members of the Abelisauridae family? Let me know. Let's see. Abelisauridae also lived in the rule of Southern Hemisphere. Let's see. How was the new Mortal Kombat movie? Very good, but I wouldn't recommend it for those who are more into stories. I only recommend it for either those who love bloody action or die-hard Mortal Kombat fans. Have you seen the movie called The Mitchells vs. the Machines? Yes, I have. Okay, so it's gonna. Just remember, I'm in a bit of a time crunch, so let me see. And some dinosaurs are some of these dinosaurs you might find something inaccurate about them, but even this day they could still be some of these inaccuracies could still be a thing, and in the future we might discover more about them. Like there have been more dinosaurs that have their skins discovered, like a giant Ankylosaur has one of the best preserved fossils ever. Okay, that's the Larry Koopa being chased by a Carnotaurus. And that's taken care of. All right, so let's move down to Ankylosauria. So this is a group of herbivore dinosaurs with giant armored shells on their backs. A famous example includes Ankylosaurus. The one I'm introduced to is the Euplocephalus. There's Borealopelta, which is said to be the most well-preserved fossil ever discovered. Look it up. Look it up online. Look up the Borealopelta, and you may notice how intact it is. There's Polacanthus, which you may be familiar with in the 1999 Walking with Dinosaurs series, and the Minmi, known for having one of the shortest dinosaur names. So which one is it? So which Ankylosaur do you want me to choose, or do you know any other Ankylosaurs? Like it? Let's see. Yeah, Vash being a dragon, and yet he is based on an Ankylosaur. And heck, his one of his soul gems gives him the armor of a Triceratops. I used to think he was based on a Styracosaurus, and a bit of a Postosuchus, and a lot of other dinosaurs that not a lot of people are familiar with. Cyan Black Rhino Ranger. Why would Black Rhino Ranger be cyan? What was it? Just just doing a little bit of coloring just to show that I here we go. We have Bash, Wacken, and Ankylosaurus. That's taken care of. Okay, next up is the Coelurosauria, basically the teeny tiny meat eaters. A famous example you may have seen in the Jurassic Park sequels is a Compsognathus or a Compy, and there's a Patagonicus and Mononychus. The Mononychus you may have seen in Chased by Dinosaurs, the giant claw. Do you know any other Coelurosauria members? Let me know in the comments. Let's see. Okay, it's kind of difficult to. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is all I can do for the Patagonicus. So next up is the let's see. Next up is Basal Iguanodontia, basically the giant herbivores with thumb spikes. They're part of a group of dinosaurs. Their structures is that they look like they walk on four legs, but they can run on two. And they're known for their thumb spikes. A famous example, the Iguanodon, which you may have seen in Disney's Dinosaur. Tyrannosaurus, best known for having a spine on its back, and Metabarosaurus, the puffy nose dinosaur, which you may have seen in the 1999 Walking with Dinosaurs series. Or is there another member you would like me to include? With Iguanodon with Dino. Hello. A friend of mine just popped in from. Hello. I like you. Hello, Emma. And for those who don't know, Emma, she's a close friend of mine. And if you remember in one of my animations, she also voiced a character who's basically a raptor owning a pizza place. And she appears in the Attack of the Duckkin animation. So what was it again? Thanks for the introduction. Anyways, what was I? Yes. Somebody Now here's an interesting thing about the Iguanodon. It's best known for being one of the earliest dinosaurs to ever be discovered by man. Not sure. I think it was the second to be named. I mean, the first was probably the Megalosaurus, but it's best known for a lot of inaccuracies during its first discovering. I mean, when the first fossils were discovered, they thought it was like a giant iguana. But later, after digging up a few more fossils, they noticed an unusual spike next to it, and they thought it was like a horn of a rhinoceros. And thus they think, maybe it's probably a... So they remade the model to make it look more like a rhinoceros. But then, as time moved on, they found more fossils about it, and they realized it was actually part of a thumb. It was actually a thumb spike, and the structure made it look more like it was standing upright, kind of like a kangaroo. Today, many believe it was still a four-legged creature, but it was capable. But we also accepted that it was able to run on just two legs. I mean, that's what its structure looks like. Okay, there we go. We have Danger Mouse on an Iguanodont. That's taken care of. Now this one is a bit hard to explain. It's called a Camarasauridae, basically a group of sauropods. I'm not sure a lot of extra detail about them, but I know Camarasaurus had a lot of teeth. There's also Jobaria and Abelisaurid. Jobaria was named after a mythical beast in Africa. That's about it. That's all I know about the Camarasauridae. Okay. Like I said, this dinosaur has a lot of teeth. Oh, thanks, but let me finish this first. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me just find some. What was it? Darn. Okay, she's on an Allosaurus. Looks like I can't explain the Carnosauria. That's taken up. Let's see. I don't think I did it right. No, this is not right. This is not right. She almost looks like something of a miraculous ladybug. Did I do that right? So yeah, this is well, at least this is how I kind of see in this. Do you know that you made my childhood zoo tycoon mods? I love them. Okay, I'm glad you do, but for me personally, they were kind of an embarrassment. Yeah, like what was I thinking back then? Okay, and the Camarasauridae is there. Yeah. Okay, our next stop is Ceratopsia. They're also known as the horn-faced dinosaurs. You're probably familiar with them. There's a Triceratops, which is perhaps the most famous of the herbivorous dinosaurs. The Styracosaurus, another one you might be familiar with, Protoceratops and Torosaurus. Now these four I remember a lot as a kid. So which one do you want? Or do you know any other members of the Ceratopsian family? Trice. Oh, okay. A Triceratops with the voice of Mabel. And there we go. We got Trixie the Triceratops from Toy Story 3. Okay, now this one is another one because now I am aware that this one may not be inaccurate and some members may have moved on. They have been classified in other places. But Ceratosauria is basically a group of slimmer dinosaurs, except for a few members. This one's a bit hard. The theropods, the meat eaters. There's a member I can think of are the Coelurosauria. You may have seen that in Walking with Dinosaurs. Ceratosaurus, you may have seen that in Jurassic Park 3. Gojirasaurus, a dinosaur named after the Japanese movie monster Godzilla. And Liliansternus, something I've seen in the Walking with Dinosaurs Arena Spectacular. And there are other members as well, but which one do you want me to go with? Let's see. Baby. Oh, the smooth. Not them. Oh, somebody wants me to draw the not the mama, not the mama. Jim Henson's dinosaur was said to be the one of, if not the absolute last thing Jim Henson worked on before his death, and this came out a year after his death. I remember seeing it as a kid, but I don't remember it too much except for the finale where all the dinosaurs, they get wiped out. Wait, was it a Ceratosaur? Coelophysis and Lilianstern belong to the Coelophysid family. Yes, I remember now. I mean, the thing I got from was an old book, and now they got a new classification. Like I said, this stuff I'm getting is. But then again, this isn't just something that might be drawn now. That may be also inaccurate sometime in the future. I mean, most dinosaur documentaries don't seem to age very well. I mean, how many of us were familiar with the quote-unquote fact that Liplorodon, the marine reptile, was said to be one of, if not the biggest predator ever to be discovered, about 150 tons, when in reality it was only just as, if not bigger than a great white shark. There's the Ceratosaurus, and just to give you a little bit, there's the horn. The Ceratosaurus means horned lizard. That's taken care of. Next up is the Dromaeosauridae, also known as the raptors. Here's the sickle-clawed dinosaurs. Yes. There are so many members, and you're probably familiar with at least one of them. Velociraptor, Deinonychus, Utahraptor, Microraptor, Potarchaeopteryx, Dromaeosaurus, Bambiraptor, the list goes on. And bad rap from extreme dinosaurs. Do you want the Velociraptor to be the one like in Jurassic Park, or the more realistic one, the one where it's a lot smaller and has feathers and is slightly smaller than the one you see in Jurassic Park? It was like almost the size of a turkey. Yes. Which one? Do you want the Jurassic Park one or the more realistic one? Let's see, Macronaria, Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. Let's see over here. Okay, a lot of people want to see. Raptor from my previous video. It's been a long time since I Funny enough, there was an episode of The Loud House where Lisa creates a dinosaur in hopes to educate her classmates, and they call her Dolly. I wonder if that was a reference to Dolly the sheep, who was a successful clone of a sheep. Unfortunately, the clone doesn't live very long. It lived from 1997 to 2003. I'll include some feathers. Whatever happened to Rhinoraptor? I'm still thinking about it, I'm still thinking about... Yeah, I have ways to bring him back. I'm just need to know the right time to do so. Sorry about me repeating, but you know how the live chat is. Yeah. Well, regardless if the raptor had any feathers or not, or had any claws or not, but we all know it for its signature claws. And here we go. We have Lincoln Loud as a velociraptor. Let's see. Where are the claws? In real life, velociraptors do not have claws. They say that the raptors actually only have wings with a little pointy finger, or kind of like a bat. Oh, okay, let's see. Okay, so no need to explain the Diplodocoidea. The long necks, the longest of the sauropods. And it's two famous examples being the Diplodocus and Apatosaurus. The one I was introduced to was the Diplodocus. Now, even before Walking with Dinosaurs. Now, the Apatosaurus has an interesting history. Many people, there was once are you familiar with the term Brontosaurus? Now, once upon a time, it was thought that the Brontosaurus and the Apatosaurus ended up being the same as each other, and they decided Brontosaurus was invalid and Apatosaurus is the official name. However, nowadays Brontosaurus is now considered valid again. While other famous entries like the Anatotitan and Dracorex aren't. Another fun fact about the sauropods is that most members have no molars, with only incisors, because of that they're not able to chew their food, and because green is something that's not easy to digest, they swallow these round stones. This helps them grind the vegetation so their juices can get to work. From ASDF, I am a Stegosaurus. They got how inaccurate that was. Even wait. Let me correct this a bit more. What is your favorite dinosaur? That is a tough one because there are so many I adore. I'm not sure which is my absolute favorite. I mean, maybe it's the one that's not very well known in public. It's called the Alioramus. Alioramus is basically a Tyrannosaurid that has 5 little horns on its nose. That, in my opinion, is the best dinosaur. I mean, you could say it's the closest we can get to a Rhinoceros Rex. Now, based on something I made in Spore. Okay, that's taken care of. The Apatosaurus. Next up is the Hadrosaurs. They're also known as the duckbills. Some of them have extra details on their heads. Okay, maybe I shouldn't use Odontotitans because I heard it's no longer valid. I mean, I should have used Edmontosaurus instead. There's Parasaurolophus, a famous example, known for its crests on its back, and Lambeosaurus, another well-known crest, and Maiasaura, which means good mother lizard. Tulip. Ah, yes, I remember her. Now, the saddest thing about this character is that her voice actress was super young when she passed away. It's just very, very unsettling. I don't want to talk too much about that here because I want to keep this as happy as possible. Now the thing about Ducky is that at first I thought she was a Parasaurolophus, but actually she's another type of dinosaur called a Saurolophus, which I didn't know about until I saw her chased by dinosaurs, the giant claw. And to prove that she's a Saurolophus, they Land Before Time did introduce some Parasaurolophus in the sequels, and okay, because this one is so this one ain't gonna cut it, so they actually introduced some Parasaurolophus who are a lot different from the ones. Yep. Let's see, tell me the Ducky story. The 13 is considered the worst. Yeah, what happened? Yeah. Okay, I don't want to dwell too much about this one. So here's another odd one. Let me see. It's hard to explain. Heterodontosauridae, there are basically small herbivores with fang-like teeth. Some even say they have feathery backs. I'm only able to gather a few examples. Heterodontosaurus, Fruitidens, and Pagomastax. This is not a very well-known one, so it's more interesting. Okay, why is everybody asking me to draw Anguirus? Isn't that from the Godzilla thing? Penguin. Okay. Somebody asked me to do. I mean, I'm able to find the Pagomastax through Ark Survival Evolved. Oh. Again, it's not a super well known, but even at that, it's still not super well known. I say it's creepy, but that doesn't mean anything like. What was it again? Mr. They're said to. I will say that this is one of the scariest of the. This is one of the scariest of the herbivorous dinosaurs. Even herbivores can be scary. Here we go. The Mr. Tickle is the what was that again? Pygomestax. That's taken care of. Now, here's another small herbivore group, Hypsilophodontidae. That's all I have to say. They're just small herbivores. Examples. Okay, there goes. Spinosauridae. Oh, and I think I'm running out of room. Just clearing some space for more dinosaurs. A character named Spam. Because of a pay request, I can't explain the Macronaria, the basically gigantic sauropods, the tallest of the group. I mean, the Diplodocoids are the longest of the. The Diplodocoids are the longest of the bunch, while the Diplodocoids are the longest of the sauropods, while the Macronarias, I remember now, Macronarias, they're the tallest of the bunch. Of Brachiosaurus is a famous example thanks to Jurassic Park, but there's also the Argentinosaurus, which is said to be the biggest of all dinosaurs. in this. Okay, we only have 1 more hour left. Nah, I don't like that one. I was looking for him wearing the outfit. Wait, an outfit? So what outfit? Is it? I see him. I don't see him with an outfit. I see him without it. He's and I don't see him with any clothing. Well, what does the outfit look like? What does the outfit look like? Let's see. Oh, sorry. Whoops. I got it wrong. Okay, let me just stat. Let me just. Oops. Sorry about that. I missed a bit of a miss. Sometimes I don't read pro. I know, if I got this correctly, most of Vivzipop's work has characters with teeth, where the daggers are often always shown pointing. How do I say this? Not pointing straight down, a bit more curved. Yeah, I was supposed to be a boy. It's a very big tail, but just there we go. Sorry if I got the first bit wrong. There you go. We have... Okay, so next stop is the... Okay, so let me just cross this bit out. Okay, so we have 15 minutes. Let's just get some of this quick. The pig, Jane with the pigtails. Oh dang, I forgot about that. Forgot about that. Oops, where's she? Oh man, I forgot about that. Sorry about that. Alright. Okay, what was I on the Hypsilophodon? Let's see. Did you know Fred Flintstone narrated when dinosaurs roamed the earth? Did he? Hey, let me have a look. Dinosaurs. Was it when dinosaurs roamed America? John Goodman. Yes, the 1990 Flintstones movie with John Goodman. Good casting, just not a good story. Let's see. Was it? Is it The Drinker? Yeah, very weird, I must say. Oops. I know the drinker is supposed to be named after a paleontologist, but when I think of the name drinker, I always keep thinking, how often does he drink? To be fair, Dino is a better cartoony purple dinosaur than another purple cartoony dinosaur. I don't want to mention his name because I know somebody in the chat wall has a humongous, because I know at least one person has a humongous beef with that character. In fact, a lot of people do. And to a point where people have been making anti of that purple dinosaurs, especially Animaniacs and heck, even Weird Al's Jurassic Park music video had that purple dinosaur decapitated. The drinker's probably asking to himself, boy, am I glad that type of dinosaur don't exist. Then again, it is debatable if the drinker actually did exist. Yes, I mean, I heard maybe it wasn't valid, but I don't know. I haven't been. Okay, let's see. Okay, here's another one, and this one I'm not sure is valid, the classification, but I thought maybe this one would be interesting to bring up. The Ceratosauria or Fabrosauridae. Basically, tiny herbivores, except they're longer and they're much longer and a bit taller. I managed to find a few specimens: the Ceratosauris, Fabrosaurus, and Gombosaurus. Anybody else? Okay. Hold it. Somebody spamming. Time out. Oh, wait. What was it again? Was it the Fabrosaurus? Was it the... There's Dinosaurs. Wait, Dinosaurs, wasn't that more of an Ornithomimosauria? Okay, let me just wasn't it again? Let's see. Just doing a little bit of coloring just to make sure I get the eyes right. Better. Now the Lesotosaurus is confused by how Charmander's tail is able to be on fire without it being burnt. Okay, the Macronaria is out of the question. Next up is the... Oh, let's see. Oh, Hilaboo Sponge, not Dumbo. Okay, because of that paid request, I can't explain the Oviraptorids. Basically, they're toothless predators. They're a bit like the raptors, except they do not have sickle claws. What they do have instead is a toothless beak. Some say it was meant to eat, those beaks are capable of eating eggs. Hence the name Ovi, which means egg, and raptor, which means thief. Eggs. Or swifter. They are egg swifters. The biggest of the bunch is is the Gigantoraptor. Let me just make it a bit bigger. You know, funny enough, when I was seeing the SpongeBob BC before comedy, when I saw the various ways the ancestors of SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward are eating. There's one joke I thought they could have used, and that was when Patrick breaks an egg and he tries to use it to roast on the fire, but then out pops a bird, and then Patrick doesn't care, and he pokes the bird, and off screen he roasts it, and it turns into a little roast chicken. Actually, there. Actually, no. I think I better make them big. I better make them bigger. There, we have Squog attempting to steal Gigantoraptor eggs, but failed. So the Oviraptors are done. I mean Gigantoraptors, so only Oviraptorids are done. What's next? Ornithomimosauria. Basically, bird like ostrich likes dinosaurs. Some debate whether or not they're vegetarians or carnivorous. You might be familiar with one or two of them. like Ornithomimos from Prehistoric Park, Gallimimus from Jurassic Park, Struthiomimus from Land Before Time 2, The Great Valley Adventure, or Pelicanomimus, which means pelican mimic. Any other members you would like me to include? Oh, let's see. Pachycephalosauria. There's a Garudamimus. Garudamimus. That's a new one. Now let me just draw that. Also, kind of reminds me of a bit of this old fable, this old story I used to read as a kid called The Crow Who Wanted to Be King, where the crow wished he could be king, but every other bird mocked him for how ugly he is. Then he found some old feathers lying on the ground, and he coated himself with all these feathers, and for a short while he was king. But then the birds noticed that he was only doing this. He was only doing this because he had feathers of other people, of the others, and they took back all his feathers, and he's back to being ugly again. And that was about it. I wouldn't know it was named after something from Indy, or something. So never mind these guys. The ornithomimids are done. Okay, now for the Pachycephalosauria, aka the hardheads. 30 minutes, hope we can make it. And the ones with the hard bones on their heads. We got Pachycephalosaurus, Stegomoloch, Micropachycephalosaurus, the longest name of all dinosaurs, and Dracorex. Now that one may no longer be considered valid, but it does have an interesting name. It was named after a dragon, and its full name, Dracorex hogwartsi, is named after the School of Hogwarts from Harry Potter. So, which dinosaur from that group do you want? There are others as well, but Dracorex was classic Spyro or Skylander Spyro? All right. Let me just remember. Some say Dracorex nowadays is nothing more than a baby Pachycephalosaurus. Now, but all I was thinking to myself, boy, for a baby Pachy, he sure has a lot of spikes. No. It's always best to do something else first before do the full drawing. I still don't know if I can do a Skylanders Jurassic Park parody. I mean, I've been trying to do one for many years. I mean, I think it was back in 2015 or even 20. And I tried so again when after playing Jurassic World Evolution, but I don't think I can ever get it this far. Yeah, I mean, and instead of focusing on actual dinosaurs, it focuses on this thing that was mentioned in Spiral's Adventure called the Explodosaurs. It's when you get this goo from the goo factory in order to help power the core of light. Yeah. Dracorex is done. Now what else? They even have a theory that the hornbill Pachycephalosaurus may have used their domes not for fighting but to attract mates. Okay, this is another one which may no longer be valid, but primitive sauropods, the earlier sauropods, like early Jurassic sauropods. They may be smaller than regular sauropods, but not by much. The best I could find is a Volcanodon, Gongxianosaurus, and Protonathosaurus. Come on. Not again. All right. I see that, there, his messages, there. I see he has not learned from the spams. I'm sorry, but, if he drives other people crazy, I'm afraid he, let's see, what was that Volcanodon with Haspisu? Guigi. This is a new one, Guigi. It's like Luigi mixed with Flubber. Looks like he's scared of something. Let me just shrink him a bit. All I know from the Volcanodon is that it was named after the fact that it was in fact it was named after after being discovered in a volcanic rock. I think no, I don't think I did. You see, there's to prove this is Guiji. Let me just. There. Now that is Guiji. And he's made lots of spaghetti. 15 minutes, people. We're nearly there. There's only 6 more classes to go. Prosauropoda. They may look like sauropods, but they're a lot shorter. And they have these claws which will allow them to hook themselves onto trees so they can eat. A famous example, the Plateosaurus, is something you may have seen in the 1999 Walking with Dinosaurs series. There's also Celosaurus and Rheojosaurus, and there may be a few others, but I'm not sure if I can find them all. Well, let's see. The poor Plateosaurus. Now, if you're wondering if I included any blood yet, not on screen. I think it's best that if I want to include some blood, I go off screen. Because, you know, YouTube's algorithms. Next up is the Spinosauria. Basically theropods with crocodile-like mouths. Now this one you might be familiar with. There's the Spinosaurus, you may have seen in Jurassic Park 3 or Planet Dinosaur. Baryonyx, which you may have seen in Ice Age, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. Irritator, Suchomimus, and a few more others. With Euparkeria is not a dinosaur, and contrary to popular Now some say this. Something went wrong. Something went wrong. Oh no. Something went wrong. Yeah, everything is fixed now. Okay, let me check if there's any other damage. Nope, everything is fine. Okay, do you want the never mind. Now, the Spinosaurus nowadays is said to be capable of swimming thanks to extra fossils found on its tail, indicating that its tail also has a fin. There's Ostafricasaurus and Siamosaurus. And there's also another Spinosaurid, which my country Malaysia actually discovered. We have discovered a Spinosaurid through its teeth. We haven't named it. We have not named it yet, but it is shows evidence that a Spinosaur did once live in Malaysia. And that wasn't the only dinosaur we found. Very recently, we found a sauropod footprint. Aside from that, though, there hasn't been any other dinosaurs discovered. Oh, so naive. So naive. Can you read this? Can you read this? Upside down. How do you do that? Lenny Leld and a Spinosaurus. Not a wise thing to do, Lenny. Not a wise move. Now here's another familiar family of dinosaurs, Stegosauria. The ones with the plates on its backs. You know the ones I'm talking about. Stegosaurus, Kentrosaurus, Tuojiangosaurus. In fact, a lot of stegosaurs live in China, with the exception of a few like the American Stegosaurus and the African Kentrosaurus. Any other stegosaurs you know? Yeah, this one's another strange one. I discovered this in Jurassic World Evolution, but it has the same name of a meat eater. The Gigant Spinosaurus. Did you? Oh, what was it? Let me. Looks like I got two different dinosaur requests of the same family. But Let me find the sponge guy. Is it the one from SpongeBob BC Before Comedy, or the one from SB129? Is it SB129 or SpongeBob BC? Again, is it SpongeBob BC SpongeGar or? Yep, Before Comedy. All right. SpongeBob, free free. Free free means fire in SpongeBob's SpongeGar's language. You know, since the funny thing is, if SpongeBob was in SpongeBob if SpongeBob was in the prehistoric times, he would be focusing on more prehistoric marine reptiles, more prehistoric animals like the Anomalocaris or the Hycoictes or Kepalaspis, Brontoscorpio, Pterygotus, Dunkleosteus, and a few more other like Pleurodon, Tylosaurus, Mosasaurus, Ichthyosaurus, and anything that associates with the sea. Just put SpongeGar somewhere else because don't have a lot of room. Oops. Here we go, we have SpongeGar being attacked by a Stegosaurus. Okay, that's taken care of. We have both the Stegosaurus and the other dinosaur into the mix. Only two more. And now, I know time's up already, but we've got three more, so let's just finish them off. Therizinosauridae is another group of odd-looking dinosaurs. They're known for having big, long claws. And some people debate whether or not they're vegetarians or meat-eaters. There's the Therizinosaurus, which you may have seen in Chased by Dinosaurs, the Giant Claw. Erlikosaurus, I'm not sure about that one, and Northronicus, which you may have seen in Planet Dinosaur. It used to be part of Prehistoric Kingdom, a video game, but it got scrapped later. Let's see. Was it responsible for the meme of big meaty claws? Freddy and Peck, who are they? something from back at the barnyard. See over here. From tales of what was it? Alright. Oops. Wait. Uh-oh. So I accidentally clicked the erase button by accident, wiping all the... So thankfully I have the undo button for that. Like I said, they're known for these big claws. Some say they may have been feathered on the back. I mean, there is definitely some evidence in the fossils. And its bird-like structure. There we go. We have a Koopa Troopa with a Therizinosaurus. Now only two left. We have the Troodontidae. Now Troodontidae, if I can remember correctly, they're like little weaker. They're like Troodonts are base. They're kind of like weaker versions of the raptors, and some say they may have scavenged. There's Troodon, the most famous, said to have the biggest brain of the dinosaurs. Maylong, which genus name May, is the shortest of all dinosaurs, and it means sleeping dragon. And it's because the fossils were found of them sleeping. It means they may have died from carbon dioxide or monoxide. And another is a Ornithomimosauria. So, which do you know any other members, or which one do you want me to choose? The sleeping unicorn. Sleeping. All right. Okay, the T, let's see. Since to prove he's shadow, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, that should indicate. And now for the grand finale. Have you ever watched Dinosaur Train? I have not, but I have heard about the voice cast. And here is the last one, and I'm sure you guys have been waiting for me to do this one. The Tyrannosauridae, the basically giant theropods with 2 fingers. Do I have to say who is the most well-known of the bunch? In fact, I don't want to mention him because you probably know who he is. I'll just mention the other ones instead. There's the Albertosaurus, named after Alberta. Gorgosaurus, which you may have seen in that not fantastic 2013 Walking with Dinosaurs film. Alioramus, which I described earlier as the one with the little horns on his head, and Tarbosaurus, which you may have seen in Chased by Dinosaur. But I'm sure many of you want me to pick the most obvious of the bunch. Or do you want me to try something else? Oh, and let's find some room. And let's end it all. I'm surprised I did not get a request of Patar. I mean, I got one of Squog, and I got one of and I'm getting 2 of Spongegar. Technically, SpongeBob actually has its own T-Rex, Squidosaurus Rex. If anybody ever wants to be a paleontologist one day, I dare somebody to find a marine reptile and have the people call it Sea Rex. Get it? Sea Rex? Okay, I'll shut up. I think I'll make the legs a bit. Oops. And thus we end this live stream with one of Nickelodeon's most popular shows, if not the most popular show, riding on what is perhaps the most famous of all dinosaurs, the king of the lizards. And that's about it. Let me just answer some questions you may have asked. Say, I was trying to tell you that Patar's the one. I already had plans for SpongeGar. That means, Oh! Whoops. Patar. Okay, unfortunately I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna do the Patar request off screen. So any dinosaur B movies, Triassic World? Don't know about that. Sorry, Harms, but all the requests are taken. Looks like because I finished. Have you seen Zombie Argentinosaurus from Primal? Nope. Okay, thank you for joining me. Now, what's my next live stream about? Now, this one I was originally planning for May 2nd, but because I had Star Wars Day on May 4th and SpongeBob Day and SpongeBob's anniversary on May 1st. I thought for this occasion I have this day for June 5th. Now on June 5th, the anniversary of this, I'm not necessarily talking about the anniversary of the show's premiere on Nickelodeon, but rather its pilot. Its pilot actually first came out on June 5th, 2014. And I thought if I can't do it from May 2nd, might as well do it from May 4th, June 4th, or 5th, I meant. So, a little hint of what I'm talking about. It's about to get really loud. Just say, like I said, it's about to get really loud. And thank you for joining me. I'll see you all next time in the next live stream. I hope you've enjoyed this video.